Hi, John.
That's good.
We'll go ahead and get started. First question, Kaliko.
Hey, John, obviously there's been a lot that's happened this season, but the fact that you're back in DC now after everything you've been through and you're healthy, is that kind of the most important takeaway of your journey so far?
Yeah, that's the most important. Just being able to be healthy, be able to play the game that I love at the highest level after missing 2 years. So that's all I really care about.
Jonathan Fagan.
John, is there any way you can describe the emotions that you might feel in that building again and that you anticipate tomorrow when you hear the same old things, see the uniforms, see the guys?
It's cool. I mean, I played them once already, so I think they kind of took a little bit of it off of it. I mean, get to play them already at our home. It won't be the same because no fans will be there, but you'll definitely see some familiar faces that I can't wait to see. And some of them that it is what it is.
I was saying that as if I assumed there were extra or different emotions. Are there?
No, I think so. The fans would be here. I think it would be bigger emotions. I mean, to be honest, but other than that, it's just cruising through right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Christo Saltis.
Hello, John. I would like to ask you, what is the biggest motivation and the biggest challenge for you about the tomorrow's game? And also, do you feel that this season the Houston Rockets are John Wall's team on the court?
Good challenge them. They still have Bradley Beal. We know he's all about. They still have Russell Westbrook, somebody that's a multiple-time All-Star, MVP of this league. They have Rui, that's a young guy that's developing to himself. They have Bertan that can shoot the ball very well. And then they have other great guys that knows their role and can knock down shots and play at a high level. So we know they're going to come out with an edge on their shoulder, trying to get a win. They're absolutely playing right now against the Celtics up 12 at half. So pay attention to all those type of things.
Mark Berman.
John, can you envision how you'll feel when they play some sort of tribute to you on the big screen?
No, not really. I think it all hit me when I get to see it. Other than that, I'm just going
Does it is it take away at all that team's not been playing well? Does that kind of take away some of your emotions going in there because of what's been going on of late? Or does that really play no role?
No, that has nothing to do with it. I mean, we know why we've been playing bad. Our defense been shitty. I mean, as simple as that. Our defense has been terrible. So you don't defend at a high level, and then you're not knocking down shots. It's not going to translate. We got to be a team that even when we're not making shots, we defend at a high level. We haven't been doing that, and you see what the results of our losses.
Adam Spolling.
John, after the trade, did you look at the schedule to see when this game was going to pop up?
No, it was too early. Like when the trade happened, I was still having so much other emotions and things running through my head. But eventually when the season started, I definitely get on the radar. Who would it?
Sean Hyken.
John, something a little bit off topic for you, but as a player, when you're voting for the all-star teams, because the players have a vote, like how do you do that? Do you vote for yourself? Do you vote for like your friends or your teammates, or you try to sit down and kind of just pick who you think deserves it the most? Like how do you kind of go about that?
Well, you got to ask everybody because everybody got their own different opinion on how they look at it. Me, I just look at it the guys I feel like that's the toughest I had to guard that year and who I feel deserve it. No matter if it's my teammate or somebody else from a different team, or even somebody I might not get along with or like. If he's deserving of that spot, he's gonna get my vote. That's just how I look at it.
Do you put yourself on?
No, why? No need for it. I need to.
Jonathan Fagan.
John, you said about 10 days ago that you consider yourself to now be the franchise player for this team and talked about some of those responsibilities. During the 2 years of surgeries and rehab, did you ever think that you would be saying that you would have that responsibility again?
For sure I did. For sure, but I didn't think I would be doing it on a different team. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. This is who I am. And that's the ultimate goal I'm looking at this right now. Is being the leader of this team and being the franchise guy. I mean, that's what it looks like. Nobody knows what the future holds, but as this day forward, that's how I see it. That's how I look at it. And that's how I come to work every day is showing them by leading by example and also expressing my words of trying to be a leader for this team.
We'll take two more. Mark Berman.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
It was showing I was muted. John, is it important for you, Mara, to show your former team what they're missing now?
I think we already played them once. Definitely want to get another win. But, once you play them once, it was good to get what I wanted to get out of it, and it was great to have it in Houston and just be able to have some fans there. And I also know they're going to try to come back for revenge and try to get a win tomorrow. And my ultimate goal is to try to get us to win another game. We're on a 5 or 6 game losing streak where we need to end that slump and get back on the winning side.
And last question, Christos Saltis.
John, for you personally, after 5 straight losses in the season, what is the biggest responsibility on and off the court?
The biggest responsibility is to still come here every day and showing that we still got to put in work. I'm taking one game at a time, but we also got to learn from our mistakes and what we're doing wrong. And we got to correct those and go out there and do it on the floor. Like Coach can show us the film. He can put us through defensive drills or offensive sets and try to get us to do the right thing. But in the day, you got to take pride in all 15 guys that's on the floor. 15 guys on the team and the 5 guys on the floor at a time and go ahead and compete at a high level. And we can't just turn it on when we want to. We got to be doing it for 48 minutes.
Thank you, John.